energy, great spirit. You know, they sung the place out, and that's what you like in a boxing match, to see so many people that's delightful about what they're seeing and can understand it and rejoice with each other.
Deontay, we talked over the phone. We had a great conversation about Mr. 600 days of being mandatory.
Yeah.
He messed it up, but then I got confused because it's UCOD, he failed. Vada, he passed. Is there any suspicions in your behalf?
I'm hearing that Vada do the random tests anyway, so I'm hearing that they test was earlier before this UCADA testing. So that really don't count. And then Vada wasn't the one that was involved in this. It was UCADA. So at the end of the day, Vada really don't matter. This man had anabol in his system. I don't care who tests him. When you come up with something in your system, it's in your system. How did it get there? For one, and for two, he's a second-time offender, so we can't really trust him because this is his second time doing it. So you really got to take that with a grain of salt. They want to shine some light on that Vada came clean. Yeah, of course. Okay, so what? What about how the Anabol got there? What about the other tests that were going? So nobody's buying that. I think they're stalling. We need to come out with the
Boxing.
truth, man.
Think about Eddie Hearn making an excuse for Dillian Whyte. and then
Typical.
throwing
Typical Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? He'll criticize one fighter in Gerald Miller, saying how disgusting that was and whatever. But when it's done to him on his side, it's like some hypocritical stuff. Yeah, definitely. It's everybody's responsibility to tell the next fighter, come on, man, we risking our lives in there. Come on, man. You got two fighters. I'm sorry, we got two fighters that already lost their lives. And for them to do that, not to let Oscar know, Rivas to know that they found just a little bit smaller anabolic. But you know what anabolic does? I didn't really understand what it was until all the facts came in. And then you start doing research, and that's a hell of a drug to be taken. And I think he deserved to know. At the end of the day, I don't care what happened. When you find a little trace like that, that little trace can be the factor. It could be the X factor up in a fight, and they was wrong for that.
Deontay, the boxing community want to see justice be served. Let's say they slap him, Dillian Whyte in the hand. Is Deontay Wilder knocking him out the ultimate solution down the road?
Most definitely. With all fighters, especially the ones that cry and run their mouth. Hey, you don't want to, none of the organizations want to punish him. Send him my way. I got a great belt for him. Great one. It's one of those things where you'll wake up and you don't know how you woke up. You just was up.
What do you think about Big Baby trying to support him? What do you think of?
His next fight with Otto Wilder.
What is this? I mean, what's going on here? First of all, Fury came with his last fight against Tom Schwartz.
Number 78.
And he went to Vegas. He came out with this clown outfit on. How are you going to save America and making America great again? Only had 5,000 fans in the audience, but he swears up and down. He was the X factor to our fight, which we can prove. It's proof in the pudding that you're irrelevant here in America. But that whole fiasco, that whole saga, him coming with the suit and when have we ever had a title fight with no belts involved? It was invisible. We didn't see shit. You talking about lineal? I didn't see not one belt. When we started making 12-round fights of invisible things. I mean, come on, bro. It's getting ridiculous at this point. And now the ultimate thing, they coming out with an Otto. Is I'm saying his name right? Because I've been butchering names all night tonight.
Deontay.
With an Otto, that is ridiculous.
Are you surprised that out of all the fighters here in America, and he's not even American, he took over Canelo's date in September, the Mexican holiday that traditionally
Who took it over?
Fury allegedly.
Oh, well, I mean, that ain't none of my business. I don't really care about that, date is a date to me, far as that date, that don't mean nothing to me because that's not a part of my my heritage. That's theirs. So I don't care what date it is, that he can fight. So if he did, then, I mean, congratulations to him. But look who he's fighting, though. I mean, if you're going to take over a man's date, at least fight somebody that people are going to be excited about seeing or know a little bit something about him. He keep pulling out all these night shift graveyard workers, and fighting them and talking about he the best. He's not the best. And, as the media, y'all got to do y'all job as well too and say call out that bullshit because that's bullshit at its best. You ain't coming no Englishman coming over here talking about he's saving America with a Tom Schwartz and a Otto, whoever he is, and talking about he the best with an invisible belt. Nah. I don't get that.
Knowing with all the testing with the controversy, does that give you like a more of a reluctance of performing in the UK, knowing that all these tests and here and there?
I mean, it's just it's a hard situation. You know what I mean? It's like a rock in a hard spot. You just it's bro. It's just it's so many of these guys on this drug text, and I've been trying to warn people for years for certain fighters. Bro, everything I say near about coming to pass, man. It's like I got gold on the tip of my tongue, but it seems like it's hard for people to believe when things come out of my mouth. It's like when they come out of my mouth, I gotta see it to believe it. If Wilder starts saying it. And it always come to pass, but whether you overseas, whether you here, it's hard to keep up with these type of things because when one drug get detected, it's always a new drug that we don't have the technology or we didn't detect it. It's like they're staying on top of the game, and then you always find the ones that trying to stop it is always behind. So these drugs, and it just. It amazes me to see these fighters on these drugs. I mean, especially in the heavyweight division, that's a crime. You get found anything that is a fucking crime. You are trying to commit a murder. People always criticize me about what I'm talking, but their actions speak louder than my words any day. And I think some justice need to be done about this, and it need to be done fast. Someone has to be the guinea pig, and someone has to have the law laid down on them to show others, like, this is very wrong to do. There's no way around. I don't care how it got there. You knew it was there. And half of these guys, there's always something. I didn't know what this is. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man.
Ultimately, whose job
Bless
is